Hey everybody, Greene here for another short video lesson for TrueFire.com. This is number 4 in a series of 5, and I thought in this one I'd kind of pick up where I left off on the third one, where I discussed a lot of shapes, chord voicings, and lines for 2/5s in major, and today I'll do the same thing in minor. So I'll be doing all this in the key of C minor. Let's just start right off the bat with the chord forms that I love to use in all 5 positions. So if I'm in C minor here, the 2/5 shapes I like are these: D minor 7 flat 5, G7, in this case sharp 9 and flat 13, to C minor. The linear material that I use goes like this. This is a very, very brief description of something that usually I discuss for a decent amount of time. But in any case, I see my D minor 7 flat 5 chords as just an F minor chord. Here's D minor 7 flat 5. The core of it is just an F minor triad. The D is just a 6th, and those tones are all diatonic to F Dorian. So when I'm holding a D minor 7 flat 5, I just see it as an F minor 6. And I think of F Dorian. And a quick way to do this is just to think a minor third higher from the chord you're on, or think of the third of the chord. It gives you the same result. So D minor 7 flat 5, a minor third from that is F minor. And I would just play stuff that I would normally play on an F minor chord. For my 5, I'm going to borrow notes from C harmonic minor. And an easy way to remember this is it's the same relationship you'd use if you were playing Mixolydian to a 1 chord in major. In other words, it's the 5 of the key. So if I'm playing G7, the 5, this would be the 5 of C minor. And again, I'm using C harmonic minor. And that would give me lines like this. Now, I'm sure some of you know that D minor 7 flat 5 and G7 flat 9, for instance, that both of those chords are diatonic to harmonic minor. And that's absolutely true. And technically, yeah, you could play harmonic minor on the D minor 7 flat 5 chord for the reasons I just explained to you. But because of the inclusion of the B natural in the soundlet scale, it really is kind of implying the sound of G7 much too powerfully. So I tend to not use harmonic minor on the 2 sound. I'll just reserve it for the 5. So here again is the shapes: D minor 7 flat 5, G7 to C minor. And a typical line would be something like this: 1, 2, 3. All right, the second position, all the theory remains the same. Second position is D minor 7 flat 5 to G7 sharp 9 flat 13 again, to a nice C minor 6 9 chord. This shape was really a favorite of Joe Pass. He would routinely substitute his 4th finger for his 3rd and get the 11th for a really great minor 2/5 sound, which is what you just heard. D minor 7 flat 5, G7 to C minor. And I'll cover that shape in a moment. But back to this position: D minor 7 flat 5, G7, C minor. Same scale relationships. D minor 7, I play F minor. G7, C harmonic minor. Right, here's a line in time. 1, 2, 3. All right, as I move up the neck, D minor 7 flat 5 here, and G7, like I just played for you a moment ago, here. Sharp 9 flat 13 again. D minor 7 flat 5, G7, C minor. All the theory is the same. F minor for my D minor 7 flat 5 chord, just thinking a minor third higher. G7, harmonic minor. Here's a line in position. 1, 2, 3. All right. Continuing up the neck, D minor 7 flat 5. This voicing has an 11th in it. I could play this. This is the straight up drop 2 voicing for D minor 7 flat 5. And it's nice. I just happen to prefer it with the 11th in it. That to G7 sharp 9 flat 13 again. This form is the same as this, which I played earlier. Chord scale relationships are the same. F minor for D minor 7 flat 5. And then for G7 sharp 9, the harmonic minor sound. Okay. A line in time. A 1, 2, 3. Okay. And the last one is D minor 7 flat 5, like this, which is the same as this. To a G7 flat 9 chord, right there, and then C minor. Scales, F minor for D minor 7 flat 5. G7 flat 9, C harmonic minor. A line in time. A 1, 2, 3. All right, so that's a brief overview of how I look at all my 2, 5, 1s in minor, the chord forms and linear material that I tend to draw from. This is just a tiny bit. Let's be clear that on altered dominant chords in particular, the ones I've been playing for you this morning, G7 sharp 9 and flat 13, and all the other combinations you can come up with, draw from many, many, many scales. Harmonic minor is just one of several. All right, I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you for the last episode, episode number 5. Thanks.